Hey, this is Antony Whitaker here, and I'm talking with John Rhodes, former Salon owner, but still very much part of the Gatsby and Miller business. And today I'm asking him about Loop HR, which is a human resource system designed by Salon owner Ian Egerton, specifically for the salon industry, no matter where in the world you're based. So, John, let's jump straight in. I wanted to ask you straight off the bat, what was it that made you, as a salon owner, start using Loop HR?
So I guess it was really the manager of the salon originally when I spoke with her and said, "What is it that I could do to help? What is the thing that you want the most amount of help with?" And the answer came back resoundingly was administration, admin tasks. Take them away from me. And with my day really quite full to the tilt anyway, I needed to find a system that perhaps could simplify lots of the admin processes an everyday salon would require. And this is where I came across Loop, and I was super impressed with what it had to offer. And it really has transformed, simplified the tasks of booking holiday scheduling systems, payroll, data, information that I required. It's really, really transformed it.
Good, good. If there was one thing as a salon owner that you would say, oh my God, that has been revolutionary for me, what would it be? One frustration or one problem that it's solved for you as a salon owner?
The access to the information now is instant and it's reliable, and that breeds a lot of professionalism in the communication that you have with your team member. And ordinarily pre-loop, it was only 400 pieces of paper away from finding it or
Yeah.
buried in a drawer, or you then had to do a manual calculation by looking at the POS system, point of sale, and manually calculate. Now, none of that is required anymore. I can hook into the data that I need instantly from anywhere, whether that's a phone or a PC from home or when I'm on the road. I can find that information, but so can the team member,
Mm.
and therefore it really has transformed, made time, it's generated time, it's given me time.
Well, that's what I was just going to say. What's the big impact that it's had on your life? And I suppose that's it in a nutshell, isn't it? That it's given you time back.
It's given me time back, but it's that awkward and awful feeling I've had pre-loop where I need to check this for myself. If I've got a question that comes in, it's really important to me that I can communicate with the team member so that they absolutely know the information's right. So how do we arrive at some of these difficult calculations, such as how have you arrived at my target? How far off am I at the target? How much holiday leave do I have when I start with you? How
Mm.
much have I had? I've been with you for 7 months. How much leave do I have? So, these are pieces of information that are absolutely right to ask the question, but
Yeah.
that transforms the fact that I can give that information confidently, assuredly, anywhere I want. And the team member, as time goes by, can self-access.
Yeah. What impact has it had on them? We've talked about the impact it's had on the manager and the impact it's had on you as the former owner. But as a team member, how has Loop HR sort of benefited them? How has it sort of integrated into their, daily actions that they go, wow, this is fantastic. I don't know how we lived without it.
I kind of asked one of my long-standing team members recently, what's the impact pre and post, and what do you think of Leap? And the first thing that was mentioned was it's really good, gives them instant holiday when they kind of want to leave. Ordinarily, it would take 2 days to turn around, whereas now it's usually turned around in next to no time. They've got, she was saying that she really enjoyed the fact that she could see her targets to actual, and there's clarity around that. So it has a more forward thinking planning about taking control of their own, really, her own sort of working patterns, and it's really helped them be in control.
Right. Okay. So as a business owner, looking at it in the round, what would you say the biggest benefit is to a salon owner and their team to use Loop HR?
Well, the most important thing for me about the business and that collaboration between yourself and the team members is that it's about trust. And trust, it really takes a long time of consistent information that's professional and it's accurate consistently. And what this does, the system really for me has really underpinned that trust. Some of these calculations aren't easy, but it simplifies, it automates, and Loop then provides that foundation when we do, and I do receive even very recently, 3 separate occasions where the really good normal HR questions come in. Where's that document? How's that calculated? I thought it was different. I can revert into the look, show, do the calculations on a bit of paper, and they always match. And what would have been a task, a question that's come in that would have taken me a day to evidence that it's the correct calculation, took me less than 5 minutes with a team member stood beside me on a PC, showed them where it was. Oh, I understand now. Yep, no, it makes sense.
Right.
So it's that trust, underpinning of trust and confidence that they're being supported, getting everything that they absolutely should get from their, from their relationship with their employer.
Yeah, I love that. The trust element, the professional element, obviously the time-saving element. I love the quote that Ian uses where he says that Loop HR has been designed to simplify salon management tasks and organize data in ways that empower people. And I think that absolutely perfectly sums it up and why salon owners should use it. So, John, thanks for your time today. Really appreciate your insight as to what it's like to be a user as opposed to someone like me who just talks about using it. So thanks.
Thanks for having me.